Yep. Servers are down. I gotta shoot some real quick.
It's fucked up, man.
Oh, I gotta make space for this motherfucker. Oh,
Man, fuck your boy Max Holloway.
I want bread, nigga. Fuck him. You watch the fight?
No. That nigga didn't even get his significant strikes. So what about bets?
That shit's what, over 95?
No, it was like over 31.
Oh, wow. He didn't
He
get that?
said he got 26. He's trash.
Mm.
And that was a discount.
Mm.
That was supposed to be easy win.
Easy win. I thought it was easy peasy. How much would you win?
Just 125.
That's a lot, nigga. Nigga said just. I got 142 gigs. Why can't I play?
Fucking TJ, man.
Yeah, you do.
Nigga, sucker.
You freed up enough space to resume installing. So resume it. Twenty fucking minutes. That's bullshit.
20 minutes.
My fucking Call of Duty download.
You might as well go to bed, big dog.
Turn your trust me on.
I'm about to go to bed, big dog.
Ah, fuck y'all. Good night.
Told you, nigga. Faggot.
Hoo-hoo.
Alright, DJ, I'm gonna fuck with you tomorrow.
Alright, man.
Yes, sir.
Max, you always giving me buckets, man. Show him some. I know it ain't no foul shots in this motherfucker. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Taking foul shots and threes. Let's get up out of here, man. We gotta catch this flight to Atlanta. And if the planes is booked up, we're gonna take the midnight train to Georgia. Stop by the little ATM real quick. Try. Find some autographs, get back in the wheel. I see it. Let's do this.
Game 3, Eastern Conference Finals. The Nets come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Hawks. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
Eastern Conference Finals action. Boy, and a 2-0 series thus far. Who will take Game 3? We're going to find out here. Live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA playoffs. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. So the Nets starting 5. Williams is out there with Durant. Then it's the kid. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Poole in at the 2. And for the Hawks, the post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. And it's Risa Shea in at the 3. You look at the Hawks. They weren't able to steal one on the road. Now they need to get on the board to keep this close.
And that added bit of pressure isn't going to do them any favor. However, it's not a series until someone wins on the road. A win tonight changes the whole.
Young. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Here's the kid. Rebounded by the Hawks.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Oh, you will if you can.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Guys?
Thank you once again, Allie. Here is Daniels, following the bucket by the Nets. That's to Porzingis. No good from outside.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Here's the kid. The kick out to Williams. Johnson with the rebound.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
On its way from Young for 2. Good D by Thompson.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Back to Young. Stolen. Here's the kid. Boom, he chains it straight down.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Daniels passes to Porzingis. Here's Young. The Hawks again can't hit.
So often the outcome of a game is dictated in the first quarter of a game. This is a tough start.
Pass to Durant. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Daniels. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Porzingis. He's guarded by Williams. Porzingis kicks to Young. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now, here is Young. And a wide open look for Daniel. That's in coming off the assist from Young.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The three from Poole. Rebound by the Hawks. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this. It looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
They're not shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one drops. And the Hawks making a change here. Buffkin's checked in. Both free throws good from the kid. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Young outside. Off target from outside.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
Shoots from the high post. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And already they take out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Here's the...
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. The Hawks trail by 3. And here's Young, and the kid picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Nets making the switch here. Thomas is checked in. That's to Rizichet. Young outside. Rizichet with it. Nothing on the board. Buffkin, no good. Thomas dishes to Durant. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
The to-do list when you're trying to guard Kevin Durant is long, and he's used that added strength to power through contact.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Whitehead's checked in for Brooklyn. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. They trail by 6. It's intercepted. Here's the kid. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
That's to Buffkin. Outside, Porzingis. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, this is where Porzingis thrives. He is shot ready on the catch.
Here's the kid. He's got 6. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Young with the ball. Now, Thomas defending. Young, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backdoor.
Pass to Buffkin. Young, good. Young's got 5 points so far.
Not a good start for him offensively, just 2 of 8 from the field, but his confidence has not waned.
The kid gets the bucket.
My goodness, what a move. He left the defender in the dust.
Then effortlessly laid it in. He just makes it look so easy. Ridiculous.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Was simply terrific. He had 46 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Elbows checked in. And Zachary Rizichet is subbed in for Trae Young.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And that one is good.
Well, Rizichet has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
Pass to the kid. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Here's Rizichet. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And Thomas has it in the corner. Shoots over Rizichet, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Never shy about letting it fly. Cam Thomas, folks.
Now Rizichet, 5 points in the game. To the paint. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And that one misses. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Hawks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And here we go. Heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Finals. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Atlanta?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Okongwu. Rizichet is out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Buffkin in at the point guard position. Here's the kid. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dosunmu. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Atlanta's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Thompson with the rebound. And the net shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Outside Williams. Pass to Thompson. It's a floater, and he sinks the layup. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Sometimes your only option is to go to the floater, and that is money.
Okongwu with the screen on Thompson. And it's Beal in the corner. Back to Shea. There's the pick. This one for three. The rebound by Dosunmu. Gwinnett with the lead. Pass to Thompson. Here's the kid. Bangs home the trifecta. The kid's got 14 points.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Jalen Johnson's checked in for Atlanta. Daniels comes in for Bradley Beal. Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. Poole comes in for Colin Sexton. Here's Shea. He's covered by Thompson. There's a screen. Bounce pass from Shea. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Bufkin. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Nets leading by 5. Here's the kid. On the wing, Thompson. Outside Durant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
What we are watching with Kevin Durant, guys, is simply greatness. This guy will go down as one of the greatest scorers the game has ever seen.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line.
One of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
And that one, good.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
He set the pick. Outside Durant, back to Poole. To the middle. Here's Williams. Missed inside.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Daniels.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Here's the kid. 14 points for him. And the Nets miss again. Daniels with it. Picked up by Poole. Pass to Johnson. Here's Shea. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. A close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Brooklyn ahead, leading by 3. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Brooklyn Nets.
They've been getting to the line a lot. I mean, fearless at the offensive end. You like guys who are willing to throw their bodies around and make things happen, Shaq.
Not just willing, they like that style of play.
Checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. They find themselves down 2 games to none. Could be looking at a tough path forward. Shaq, is panic part of the vocabulary?
Normally, you don't say panic in situations like these, but right now, these guys.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And the Nets with possession here. It's a three-point game. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. They've got Jordan Poole. Thompson is out there with Durant. Then it's Williams. And it's the kid in at the point. Shoots. And he hits the jump shot. The kid's got the first bucket of the third here for Brooklyn.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
And the kid picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. On defense, the Nets leading by 5. Johnson sets the screen for Daniel. Pass to Young. Pocket 6. For the 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. The net shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Thompson outside. Outside Durant. Now here's Williams. Thompson from long range. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Porzingis. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line.
Very tough to affect the shot of Porzingis without leaving your feet. And KP, because of that, has the ability to keep them off balance.
For Atlanta, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second.
For Kristaps Porzingis, we know this guy has all-star level talent. For him, it's about staying healthy. At 7'3", if he's able to stay away from injuries, this guy is a big-time threat.
And Poole gets it to go.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Reeves the Shea with it. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Young. It's rebounded by Poole. And it's Poole with the ball for Brooklyn. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line. Here's Thompson. Atlanta with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Three-pointer, Daniels drains the three-pointer. Daniels has got 11 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Left side, KD. Going up high, Kevin Durant.
Yet another monster night for Kevin Durant, one of the best scoring forwards in the history of the game.
The Hawks trail by 5. Porzingis with a screen on Thompson. Reeves the Shea with it. 5 points in the game. Off target from three-point range.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Pass to the kid. A 3. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots the 3. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Shea. He's covered by Thompson. 6 to shoot. Here's Young. Atlanta again missing.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Now, here is Young. He's got 14. Inside. Off the run. It's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And the Hawks making a change here. Buffkin's checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Dosumu's checked in. Just 5 on the clock. Atlanta needs to get off the shot here. Another miss by Young.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Poole outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, we all know Poole considers himself a valuable three-point shooter. He will fire away indiscriminately.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Colin Sexton comes in for Poole. The Hawks trail by 13. Here's Shea. He has 5. And the kid picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Young outside. 6 on the shot clock. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Young's got 16.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Diving in. Lays it up and banks it in.
And on the drive, it can be so sudden. The defense barely gets a chance to re-up.
He's feeling it. Buffkin with the rebound.
I go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
Shot on the way. And it's Shea missing. It's Thomas on the wing. Pass to the kid. Shoots. One shot is good that time. The kid's got 23. The Hawks trail by 11. Young sets a screen for Shea. To the inside. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And it is so much fun watching these guys just throw it down. Jalen Johnson can do it with the best of them.
Now, here's Thomas. He's got 8. Down low. And the kid picks up the foul. That will be foul number 5 on him. Atlanta making a switch here. 1:33 left in the third. Young from outside. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. The kid can't hit. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by 9 points.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
Sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
It's Thomas on the wing. And again, no good by Brooklyn. That has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Back to Young. Here's Buffkin. Off target with his 3.
KYP. Know your personnel. Challenge the great shooter. Excellent job.
Shot from 12. The kid can't hit. The Hawks trail by 7. Jacks up a 3. Buffkin, no good. Here's Thomas. And the layup's good off the glass. Thomas got 10 points.
How the defense trying to overpower Cam Thomas, and he was having none of it.
Young outside. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Brooklyn. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. They've got Jalen Johnson. Daniels out there with O'Connell. And it's Mobo in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Daniels with the steal. Here's Buffkin. And that one is stuffed right through.
And with the pace of today's game, transition defense is at a premium.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
Thompson kicks to Poole. Back to Durant. Launches it from deep. Rebound by the Hawks.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Mobo can't hit. Brooklyn leading by 7. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. That one falls.
We understand he's the leader of this offense. They look to get him the ball every chance they get.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
Brooklyn's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. After the kid. And then Durant with the dunk.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
Here's Buffkin. The Hawks again can't hit. Here's the kid. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Haiti using his length inside.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Inside, here's O'Connell.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Tries it from the top of the key. Outside Daniels. Okongwu with the screen for Daniels. Durant with the steal. Puts up a deep three. The Kid gets the bucket. The Kid's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nets. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Nets.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after the basket by Atlanta. 5 on the clock. Durant. Mobo with the rebound. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Stripped away. Right side Durant. After the Kid. Thompson in the corner. And taken away by Johnson. Here's Buffy. Finishes the break with a slam.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And the Hawks making a change here. Here's the Kid. There's a good screen. Fires away from outside. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Boy, don't let Porzingis get cooking from three-point territory. He is a sweet shooting big man.
After the Kid. Back to Thompson. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Hawks. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Young looking around. Up and in on the layup. And now just a 5-point Nets lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's the Kid. Knocks down the 3-ball. The Kid's got 31 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Poole against Daniel. Now Shea. Down he goes for 3.
Shea is a playmaker, taking it upon himself to answer from deep.
Here's the Kid, defended by Young. Now Durant. Durant gets it done inside.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Daniels against Poole. Takes advantage. That shot is good.
Wow, Porzingis, no hesitation in the balance of the game. He delivers.
Here's Thompson. Poole. Thompson looking for an opening. Now Williams. Oh, that was a two-hander.
Well, you cannot put it in a much better spot than that. Wow.
1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Now, here is Young. Takes the 3. The shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the Kid picks up the foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline. And luckily, they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Oh, my goodness.
You love the aggressiveness and the
for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Count it.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
Now here's Thompson. Here's Durant.
All the officials are all over that.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So it gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that home?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
Outside Daniels. Launches it. Durant rips down the rebound.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 7. Guys, your thoughts?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
Young drives in, and it's good. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Berg, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And we'll see you next time.